Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our end of the year employee awards assembly. I can't believe that a year has already passed. It's probably the fastest year of my 20 years working, the fastest year that I worked this year. And so I'm sure everyone feels the same way. Again, welcome. My name is Luis Gonzalez, and I'm the coordinator for family and community engagement. And so at this time, we're going to go ahead and begin our presentation and our ceremonies today. We want to first thank Mr. Alberto Ortiz, our guitar instructor. He has left, but he provided our entertainment for us today, and we want to thank him for that. So at this time, will everyone please stand for the presentation of colors by members of the San Benito Navy Junior Officer Training Corps Color Guard under the direction of Captain Nell Swanson, Chief Timothy Wilson, and Chief Jesus Gaitan. Performing the national anthem for us today is member of the San Benito High School Greyhound Chorale and class of 2019, the president of the choir, Mauricio Diaz. Mauricio is under the direction of choir director Iriardo Martinez, and he is the son of Mauricio and Laura Diaz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land and of the free and the home of the brave?
Now I have the honor of introducing to you the San Benito High School class of 2019's top 2 honor students. Maverick Raven Ressa is the valedictorian for the class of 2019. He is the son of Elizabeth Ann Ressa. Maverick earned the prestigious Superintendent's High Five honor list for remaining in the top 5% of his class since his freshman year. Maverick plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin to pursue a bachelor's degree in biology while minoring in chemistry. Maverick was chosen to participate in the UT Austin's University Leadership Network, a nationally recognized 4-year scholarship program. Thereafter, he plans to attend medical school to become an orthopedic surgeon. Ariel is the salutatorian of the class of 2019. She is the daughter of Veronica Trevino and Eddie Garcia. Ariel earned the prestigious Superintendent's High Five honor list for remaining in the top 5% of her class since her freshman year. Ariel plans to obtain a bachelor's degree in medical science. Thereafter, she plans to attend medical school and someday open her own practice here in her hometown. Now, providing the Pledge of Allegiance will be Maverick Raven Ressa.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
At this time, help me welcome our salutatorian, Arian Rain Garcia, who will lead us in the invocation.
Good morning. Please bow your head as I pray. Dear wise and loving Father, first let me say thank you on behalf of all who are gathered here today. Thank you for your many and abundant blessings. Lord, thank you for another successful school year. We ask that you bless all the employees retiring today and allow them to have a happy retirement. We also ask that you bless all those coming back next school year and allow them to have a restful summer. Please bless our administration and guide them into leading this wonderful school district. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Maverick, and thank you, Ariel, and we wish you the best of luck for continued academic success. We look forward to your speeches tonight at the graduation ceremonies at Bobby Morrow Stadium. At this time, we please remain standing. We will observe a moment of silence. Before the moment of silence, I ask that you direct your attention to the monitors and screens. Today, we remember our friends and colleagues that are no longer with us here, but remain part of our San Benito CISD family. They include Michael Brian Salinas, Dr. Raul Garza STEAM Academy Assistant Principal, Noe Lopez, Construction and Energy Department HVAC Technician, and Marilyn Whitlow, Bertha Cavassa Middle School CNP Manager. At this time, we'll observe 1 minute of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you to the NJROTC Color Guard for providing our colors to this morning. We again congratulate our students for being with us here today and everyone who participated in the opening ceremonies. At this time, please help me welcome our district's Assistant Superintendent for Administrative Services, Dr. Andrea Cruz, who will be introducing our Board of Trustees and special guests. Welcome, Mrs. Cruz.
Good morning, San Benito CISD family. My name is Dr. Andrea Cruz, your Assistant Superintendent of Administrative Services. I'm honored to introduce our very generous and dedicated community and school servant leaders. President, our San Benito CISD Board of Trustees, President Michael A. Vargas, please stand and be recognized. Vice President Orlando Lopez. Secretary Janie G. Silva. Trustee M.L. Garcia. Trustee Angel Mendez, who is not here with us today, but present in spirit. Trustee Victor Rosas. And Trustee Sonia Weaver. Now our superhero leader, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Nate Carmen. The rest of the Superintendent Executive Leadership Team, who are superheroes themselves, Hilda Rendon, Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Operations. Hector Madrigal, Assistant Superintendent of Academic Services. And I also have the honor of being on the Superintendent Leadership Team. We are honored to work hand in hand also and have present with us our San Benito City officials, Mayor Ben Gomez. Actually, he's not present with us today. Neither Mayor Pro Tem Carol Sanchez, but we thank them. With us today, Commissioner Antonio Tony Gonzalez. Commissioner Ricardo Rick Guerra. Thank you for joining us. Again, not able to be present, but still with us in support, Commissioner Rene Villafranco. City Manager Manuel de la Rosa. Assistant City Manager Fred Bell. Public Relations Director Martha McLean. Adan Gonzalez, Interim Fire Chief. Also with us today are 2019-2020 Teacher of the Year judges who continue to play a part in support of our district, retired San Benito CISD educators Celeste Cepeda Sanchez. Not present, Manuel Cruz. And with us, Norma Reza Rodriguez. Thank you so much for your service. Our judges have a combined 123 years of experience in public education. Awesome. Thank you so much.
So at this time, we want to go ahead and we want to welcome our board president, school board president, Michael A. Vargas, who's going to present a special message on behalf of the San Benito CISD Board of Trustees. Please help me welcome President Vargas.
Thank you, Luis, and good morning, San Benito CISD. Good morning. Thank you, thank you. I'd like to begin by acknowledging Dr. Carmen. I think he's made most recent history. He is the first superintendent to do this twice in the last 10 years, so thank you, Dr. Carmen. And I also would like to thank my fellow board members for nominating me and voting me to be the board president for a third consecutive year. Thank you. Although my bald spot shows it and my aging face shows it, I think it's been a challenge, but it's been a successful challenge, and I'm excited to see what comes next, especially after the year we've had this year. Very and extremely successful year, better than any of them. We started off this year on a high note, and that was in your $100 that you received for your classrooms. But for the first time in a decade, San Benito CISD netted a gain of 100+ students for the first time in 10 years. So what that means is students are starting to come back to our district. They're starting to see that San Benito CISD is the place to be. And it's not only by the numbers, but it's in conversations. I think now San Benito CISD is becoming the envy of the Rio Grande Valley. And also, even people around the state are asking, what is San Benito CISD doing? Because there's a website called texasisd.com that every single educator across the state kind of monitors and sees what's going on across the district. And they're always saying San Benito CISD is always on Texas ISD. Whether it's the accolades that our elementary schools, namely Dr. Cash, going off to San Diego and winning that award. Whether it's the announcement of our new Ed Downs Fine Arts Academy or Sullivan Environmental Science Academy. Just a little excited over there. But we should be excited though, because those are just a few things that we are experiencing as a district, and we're experiencing that together. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for, and I called out, a lot of our operational, what we call the operations of the district. So if it's the transportation department, those who drive our kids every day, they're the first ones to receive our students at the bus, and they're the last ones to send our kids back to their parents, much to the begrudging of their parents. And then we have the child and nutrition program, our cafeteria workers, our ladies and gentlemen who feed our kids, who make sure they're nourished every single day, ready for instruction. And especially after the hack that we had from some people in Pakistan, thank you to the technology department and IT for their help and for their continued support. And another thing we're proud of that other districts are envious of is we are now a one-to-one district, meaning we have a one-to-one technology with our students. So thank you, technology, for making that happen. Our security and our police department, thank you so much for the safety and security, not only of us, the students, but also our buildings. I hope you enjoyed those brand new vehicles this year. And then our maintenance and custodians, our custodial department, our maintenance, those who literally keep our campuses beautiful, those who literally set up the chairs that you're sitting in that we sometimes take for granted. So we thank them. And on the note of maintenance and on the note of construction, et cetera, the bond election that we passed in November, that is, I don't know if you understand how huge that is for our district, because I've named a couple of things that we've done that other districts are envious of. They're looking at San Benito, what we're doing right. But the fact that we now, on top of that, passed a $40 million bond to build 3 facilities that other districts wouldn't even think of or can't even afford. And that's gonna be our Performing Arts Center, our Aquatic Center, and very soon our indoor multi-purpose athletics facility. If you're at graduation tonight, you're gonna see our construction signs finally up for the indoor multi-purpose facility. And we've started already design phases with the architects, and it looks beautiful. So it's gonna be something we're definitely going to be proud of. So I wanted to make sure that I left with this idea of sustainability, because one theme, if you've noticed, every time I've spoke, especially up here the last 2 years and now this year, is sustainability. When I first got elected, this district wasn't very sustainable. But I've always said the one group of people, the one kind of glue that kept this district afloat, despite the horrible leadership at the board, despite the horrible leadership administration, the one glue that kept this district together were the teachers. And I want to personally thank the teachers, because it is those I always believe who are closest to the students that deserve the most support. And I can't say that enough. A district cannot remain positive, it cannot remain successful without teachers that are dedicated to their craft in each of the classrooms. And I thank you for that. Partnerships. Partnerships are important, whether it's with the Boys and Girls Club, whether it's with the city, whether it's with our fire department, whether it's whatever. Partnerships make a community thrive. Without a successful school district, there cannot be a successful city. And without a successful city, there cannot be a successful school district. So as a school board, one of our main priorities is to make sure that we keep those priorities or those partnerships intact, and even access more partnerships as the years go by. So beyond a lot of the positive things that we've done this year, we have a lot to look forward to. And I mentioned the bond. I mentioned our new academies and the academies that are to come in the years to come, or the months to come. But one thing I want you to kind of internalize and understand is, although we went through these successes, yes, we had a couple of speed bumps throughout our journey this year. But there were speed bumps that we as a board have been very transparent about. Contrary to what you might read in our town newspaper, we are a very successful, a very positive, and a very constructive school district, no matter what is being written about us. But that's just the nature of politics, and I want to make sure that we have that conversation together under one roof. Because I think for far too long, there have been a lot of rumors, the rumor mill has been spreading like wildfire. But you know what? That's what 5 years ago, what put this district where it is, because of the rumor mill and the negative and the non-constructive conversations. But we as a board understand that. It's politics. But you let us take care of the politics, and we'll let you take care of the business of educating our students. So I thank you for that. And on a final note, I want to end on an extremely positive note, which I'm sure each and every one of you are excited about. If you read or saw, session ended. So the 86th legislative session in Austin ended this past Monday. And because of my day job, I was in Austin pretty much every week. So I kept up with where our school finance bill was. So it was close to dead. I had a lot of teachers in the audience, mainly Mr. and Mrs. Boutron, who kept up with us on what was going on with the bill. And then I had other people who were just like, okay, how much money are we going to get? Which I think is the most important part. And I know Dr. Carmen can expand on this later, but where we arrived at as a legislature, and we have our South Texas delegation to thank, Eddie Lucio, Senator Hinojosa, Representatives Longoria, Martinez, you name it. All of our South Texas legislatures really advocated for South Texas. And we made that possible because no longer are we talking about what does Brownsville need, what does McAllen need, what does Hidalgo need. It's now about what does the 1.5 million citizens of the Rio Grande Valley need. And that is opening a lot of eyes because we're no longer South Texas, North, Lower Valley, Upper Valley, whatever. We are now the 1.3 million citizens of the Rio Grande Valley. And so we are now looking at, if our numbers are correctly, between a 3 to 4% raise for this coming school year. And a lot of that has to do and a lot of that is on top of, or not on top of, it's added with what we as a district were already going to sustainably give you as a raise. So you want to thank your legislators. If you see them at HEB, if you see them around the community, really thank them because this bill was close to dead and we were going to get nothing. But if you read up on what that bill does, it's not only raises, but it provides performance incentives if the district takes advantage of that. It now prioritizes special ed incentives, special ed funding for a lot of what we've been avoiding. So I'll end with this. We as a district are doing what we need to do to remain successful, but also we have the support of the state. And I'm proud of that. I think as we move forward into next year, I hope each and every one of you remains with this district because as you can see, this district is doing really great things. And we will continue to do so. And we will continue to be a very transparent and very open board. And we will listen, and that's what we've been doing. So I want to thank each and every one of you for everything you've done this year. Words can only begin to describe how I feel personally about this district because I'm a product of this district. So thank you for putting San Benito on the map in every which way that you've done. And I'll see you at the beach. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vargas, and thank you to all the board members for everything you do for our employees and especially for our students. Now, help me welcome to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Nate Carmen, who will deliver a special message as well as the district highlights for this past school year. So at this time, please help me welcome Dr. Nate Carmen.
Well, good morning. It's hard to believe we're already at the end of the 18-19 school year. And as previously mentioned, years just seem to fly by. The older I get, the quicker the school year goes. I do want to stop today and take the time to recognize some of the events that have taken place this year. We've had a highly successful school year. I'm going to highlight some of those. It's a long list, so bear with me. Before I start with that list, however, I just want to call to attention that it never ceases to amaze me the students we have here, the quality of students that we have here. We saw 3 of our students today, our valedictorian, our salutatorian, and a member from our choir, get in front of a large crowd, be able to sing, present to you. Yesterday, I had the privilege of being at the high school, drawing out the names of 5 students who are finalists for an automobile drawing based on perfect attendance. And the behavior of our students is just exceptional. So it never ceases to amaze me the high quality of students that we have here. And I have to remember that in our daily work, and I know each of you do as well. So due to those students and your hard work with them, let me call to attention some of the things that we've been able to accomplish this school year. And I'm going to start with some academic, extracurricular, and athletic accomplishments. Dr. Cash Elementary continued to bring in academic accolades. In addition to earning 6 back-to-back TEA distinction designations, teacher Crystal Contreras was named as a Milken Educator Award winner, the only one in the state of Texas. Dr. Raul Garza Jr. STEAM Academy. This year they earned the National Certificate for STEM Excellence, campus certification from the National Institute for STEM Education. Garza is the first in the Rio Grande Valley and the second in the entire state of Texas to earn this distinction. Recently, we recognized the outstanding job done by all of our Teachers of the Year, and we got to recognize our Elementary Teacher of the Year, Maritza Ibarra from Angela G. Leal. As well as our Secondary Teacher of the Year, Bethany Trevino from Gateway. And as you can imagine, we closely monitor our state accountability and our scores as they come out. And I can tell you, initial STAR data reflects very positive growth and a likely significant increase in our overall accountability rating. This district is moving in the right direction academically. This year, we began offering full-day, 3-year-old pre-K at 3 of our campuses. We enjoyed a tremendous amount of success with both our boys and girls sports, including a district championship in softball. Additionally, football and boys soccer advanced to postseason competition, as well as having regional qualifying athletes in boys, golf, and cross country, and state qualifiers in boys and girls powerlifting. Our Special Olympics athletes participated in several South Texas and statewide competitions, bringing home more than 75 awards overall. At our San Benito High School Scholarship Night, scholarship offers to our graduating seniors were recognized, totaling in the millions. Our graduating class of 2019 will graduate having earned 2,846 college credits, saving their families and themselves approximately $1,733,000 in tuition costs. Our second annual Superintendent's Golf Tournament was a success. We exceeded our goal of $50,000 and ended up raising just over $100,000 for student scholarships. It's a fair increase from last year's initial year of $30,000, and we plan to continue to increase that number to help our students go to college. Our San Benito High School chess team placed third at a national high school chess championship in Illinois. And then I have a list from our career and technical education program. A lot of good things going on there. This year, we had top winners in the Rio Grande Livestock Show. Under our Health Occupation Students of America, San Benito produced winners in district, state, and 3 students advancing to nationals this summer in Orlando, Florida. Under Skills USA, San Benito had 103 students place in the district level, 45 at the state level, with 4 students advancing to the national level this summer in Louisville, Kentucky. Our audio-visual production won first place in the 2018 Texas DIR Cybersecurity Awareness held by the Texas Department of Information Resources in conjunction with the Department of Homeland Security. We had success with awards and recognition from our Business Professionals of America and Texas Association of Future Educators, as well as our Auto Coalition. We have over 80 students leaving high school having earned certification in health science programs. This year, San Benito introduced a pharmacy technician program for our health science program. San Benito invested in our students by purchasing an advanced digital anatomy clinical table worth over $75,000. If you haven't seen it, it's incredible. It was on the news, but it's an incredible table. Our CTE department partnered up with our special education department this year to create a first-time welding program to address the needs of our students through some evening classes. Mr. Vargas mentioned our effort to become a one-to-one district, so I'm going to give some technology additions and improvements and comment on those that have taken place. As a district, we have completed installing our projectors in every core classroom, which, using smart technology, creates interactive whiteboards in our classrooms. The number of devices for our students is increasing dramatically. Over the past 2 years, over 1,400 iPads, 5,300 Chromebooks, and 1,500 laptops have been placed in the classrooms for student use. And since we know it's not possible for the teachers to lead technology-rich classrooms without current technology, we also purchased and distributed approximately 400 teacher laptops this school year, and we are now on a 4-year rotation so that we can keep current technology in our teachers' hands. Additionally, we have partnered with and are receiving some coaching from the International Center for Leadership and Education. We are looking forward to year number 2 of this initiative, working to align our instruction and now increasing the rigor and relevance while engaging our students at a higher level while incorporating the use of technology. We believe will result in increased student achievement in San Benito CISD as we continue to work to become the gold standard in all areas of public education. Let me shift gears here a little bit. Some of you may have seen some construction going on across this district. So let me update you on some of those major facility projects, while at the same time we're planning for future projects. Projects that are being completed and or are underway include roof replacements on several of our buildings. Many of you may have seen the new LED marquees that are being installed district-wide. By this summer, every campus will have an up-to-date LED marquee to help better improve our communication. We are in the process of renovating 2 additional hallways at our high school, as well as the counselor's office, as we continue renovating that building. Still at the high school, we have some repaving that will take place this summer, as well as into that very tight parking area, we'll be adding additional parking spots. That should be completed in June. We are in the process of installing LED lighting at every single campus throughout the district. We are days away, finally, from enclosing the 10 elementary gyms at our elementary campuses. I say finally, this has been on the table for a while, but some processes we had to go through to make sure we met what was required of us in terms of permitting took a little bit longer, but we are right at the beginning of the construction phase, and we're excited about that. Several of you may have seen that we've added seating at our softball field so that more of our fans can comfortably watch our highly successful softball team. In addition, a roof over the center section is currently under construction, while backstops and netting at both the softball and baseball fields, all of that is underway right now. Mr. Vargas mentioned that our community passed very generously a $40 million bond back in November. You're aware of those 3 facilities, a fine arts facility, the aquatic center, and the indoor multipurpose facility. And we can expect to see that indoor facility at the high school campus, directly behind where our scoreboard is, open this fall. Three other areas of construction that I will point out because they will help change two of them will help change the face of our district. First of all, we are in the planning phase, the design phase of a new facade at San Benito High School that will also provide new space for our higher education department. At Sullivan Environmental Science Academy, we're in the design phase for a new facade for that building. And then one that won't be as noticeable but will be helpful in providing security for our staff and our students is a district-wide upgrading of our security cameras. In addition, you all know we've taken on some new initiatives, so I'd like to just mention those. At Dr. Raul Garza Junior STEAM Academy, we opened the doors this past fall, and currently that campus houses almost 600 students. We had second only in enrollment to Dr. Cash at this point. We had our first cohort of our early college academy. We started with approximately 120 10th graders this year, and with our incoming cohort should double that number for 1920. In addition to the STEAM Academy opening at Dr. Garza, we are preparing to open 2 additional schools of choice this coming fall, the Sullivan Environmental Academy and the Ed Downs Fine Arts Academy, as we continue to give our students choice. Under our Human Resources Department, incentives aimed at boosting student achievement and collaboration for teachers and campus leaders, as you know, were approved. Those payouts from the district will go out when we return this fall. Those are on top of what our legislature recently passed as part of House Bill 3. As you all are aware, we rolled out a briefcase full of cash this past fall, gave out $100 bills to our classroom employees. We increased our mid-year training stipend to $500 for all of our employees. And unlike many districts across this state, San Benito CISD proudly continues to offer health insurance at no cost to our employees. And I will finish with this. As we're looking forward to the summer of 2019, San Benito summer camps and their summer activities will provide enrichment programming for our students, including over 6,000 students who are again set to take part in our summer reading program. And for San Benito CISD, the learning continues. Thank you.
Again, thank you, Dr. Carmen, and thank you for your leadership and your vision of creating a gold standard district. At this time, I would appreciate if all of our 25 to 50 year service recipients, if they would begin making their way to the front and lining up to my right, this side of the stage, if we can have all the 25 to 50 year service recipients please come to the front. We would like to introduce and welcome our Assistant Superintendent for Academic Services, Mr. Hector Madrigal, who will be recognizing those that are celebrating 5 to 20 years of service to our district. So again, please help me welcome Mr. Hector Madrigal. Oh, no, we're just making our way up, making them win, and they're going to go.
Good morning, Greyhounds. Good morning. I'll be recognizing the 5 to 20 year service award recipients today. and we'll call you out one group at a time. We're going to go in increments of 5 years. So if you have 5 years with San Benito CISD, would you please stand and be recognized? Our 10-year service award recipients, would you please stand and be recognized? If you're a 15-year recipient, would you please stand and be recognized? And our 20-year service award recipients, would you please stand and be recognized?
Thank you, Mr. Madrigal, and thank you to everyone who is celebrating today their 5, 10, 15, and 20 years with our district. At this time, we'll have Ms. Hilda G. Rendon, our Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Operations, will now lead us in the presentation of the select service recipients, which would be the 25 to 50 years of service. So at this time, please help me welcome Mrs. Rendon.
Good morning. We're going to start off with the 25 years recipients, starting off with Santa Ramirez, 25 years, La Encantada Elementary, Instructional A. Belinda R. Conde, 25 years, Dr. Cash Elementary, Clerk, Pings. Samuel Torres, 25 years, Dr. C.M. Cash Elementary, Instructional Aide. Nora Garza, 25 years, Ed Downs Elementary, 5th grade teacher. Darlene Sue Horak, 25 years, Ed Downs Elementary, 2nd grade teacher. Cynthia Alfaro Garza, 25 years, La Encantada Elementary, teacher. Gustavo Gonzalez, 25 years, Building and Grounds Department. Aurelio S. Rojas, 25 years, Building and Grounds Department. Francisco J. Skinner, 25 years, Building and Grounds Department. Ana M. Garcia, 25 years, San Benito High School, Choir Assistant Director. Marina de la Fuente, 25 years, Rangerville Elementary, 2nd grade bilingual teacher. Sarah A. de la Fuente, 25 years, Angela Leal Elementary, 2nd grade teacher. Belinda Villarreal, 25 years, Angela G. Leal Elementary, secretary. Joanne Wise, 25 years, Berta Cabasa Middle School, teacher, science. We'll be moving on to the 30-year recipients. Starting off, Otila Gonzalez, 30 years, Frank Roberts Elementary, instructional aide. Belinda Aguilar Sanchez, 30 years, Fred Booth Elementary, first grade teacher. Sylvia S. Goit, 30 years, Veterans Memorial Academy, bookkeeper. Estela Garcia, 30 years, Berta Cabasa Middle School, CNP assistant. Carmen Ramos, 30 years, Frank Roberts Elementary, assistant principal. Rene Ramirez, 30 years, purchasing department, clerk, purchasing mail. Maria Alicia Gonzalez, 30 years, Amador Rodriguez Boot Camp, special ed teacher. Moving on to the 35 years recipients. Juanita Garcia, 35 years, Berta Cabasa Middle School, RTI teacher. Jesus C. Bailly, 35 years, Child Nutrition Program, CNP Warehouse. Our 40-year recipients, Juanita Cerrato, 40 years, Dr. C.M. Cash Elementary, instructional aide. Ana Maria Conde, 40 years, Frank Roberts Elementary, Queens clerk. Our 50-year recipient, Diana Farias, 50 years, Fred Booth Elementary, instructional aide. Congratulations to all your recipients. Job well done.
Thank you, Mrs. Rondon. At this time, returning to the podium will be Dr. Andrea Cruz, and she will be coming to the podium to introduce our retirees. So at this time, our retirees, if you can go ahead and begin lining up. As you enter the stage, you'll walk across and you'll receive your gift, and then you'll line up right in the front here so that we can take a group picture. So at this time, our retirees will be introduced by Dr. Andrea Cruz.
Before I begin calling our retirees up, I'd like to take this one last opportunity to thank all of our retirees for their service and their dedication, for their contribution also to making SBCISD the gold standard. Retirees, you're about to embark on a new and exciting adventure called retirement. Congratulations. May you all be blessed with health and joy. Our first retiree is Laura M. Zuniga from Dr. C.M. Cash Elementary, CNP Assistant, 13 years of service. Next is Sandra Bailly Garcia, San Benito High School, Instructional Aide, ESL Bilingual, 16 years of service. Maria del Consuelo Gonzalez, Frank Roberts Elementary, teacher 3rd grade, 17 years. Nora Elizondo, Berta Cavazza Middle School, teacher special ed, 18 years. Daniel R. Hurst, San Benito High School, PE teacher, 18 years. Manuela Lozoya, Judge Oscar de la Fuente Elementary, CNP Assistant, 18 years. Evangelina Maldonado, Judge Oscar de la Fuente Elementary, CNP Assistant, 18 years. Next is Graciela Carpio Rivera, Transportation Clerk, 19 years. Raul Junior Torres, Miller Jordan Middle School, teacher, ESL, 21 years. Eva Marie Basilian, Miller Jordan Middle School, Dean, 24 years. Rodolfo Puente, Angela G. Leal Elementary, teacher, 2nd grade, 26 years. San Juanita Garcia, Rangerville Elementary, instructional aide, 28 years. Maria del Rosario Sanchez, Rangerville Elementary, teacher, second grade bilingual, 28 years. Matilde Flores, Positive Redirection Center, PEAMS clerk, 29 years. Cynthia Garcia, Dr. Raul Garza Jr. STEAM Academy, counselor, elementary, 30 years. Herminia Garcia, Miller Jordan Middle School, teacher, 7th grade ELAR, 31 years. Luisa Montemayor, Frank Roberts Elementary, teacher, special ed, 31 years. Leticia Para, Rangerville Elementary, teacher, 5th grade, 31 years. Sylvia Ramirez, Judge Oscar de la Fuente Elementary, instructional aide pre-K, 31 years. Bonita L. Shrout, Judge Oscar de la Fuente Elementary, teacher, 1st grade, 31 years. Oscar de la Fuente, San Benito High School, teacher, English, 33 years. Flavio Getke, Judge Oscar de la Fuente Elementary, teacher, special ed, BMU, 33 years. Maria G. Garcia, San Benito High School, counselor, secondary, 33 years. Yolanda G. Gonzalez, Miller Jordan Middle School, instructional aide, special ed, 33 years. Teodoro Lira, San Benito High School, choir director, 33 years. Rebecca Sanchez, San Benito Veterans Memorial Academy, teacher, special ed, 33 years. Elia Solis, La Encantada Elementary Instructional Aide Kinder, 33 years. Felix L. Almaraz, Transportation Bus Driver, 34 years. Nelda Moreno Barrera, Rangerville Elementary, teacher, first grade bilingual, 34 years. Rosie Garcia, Dr. Raul Garza Jr. STEAM Academy, assistant principal, 35 years. Berta Bañuelos, Judge Oscar de la Fuente Elementary, PE teacher, 35 years. Graciela Lopez, Office of Academic Services Secretary, 37 years. Paula Davis, Berta Cavazza Middle School, teacher, theater arts, 38 years. Maria E. de la Cruz, Miller Jordan Middle School, clerk attendance, 38 years. Fidel David Davila, Berta Cavazza Middle School, teacher, 7th grade science, 40 years. Dolores E. Ramirez, Rangerville Elementary, teacher, kinder, 41 years. Alfredo Espinosa, San Benito High School, counselor secondary, 42 years. Normalinda Garcia, San Benito Veterans Memorial Academy, assistant principal, 43 years. Linda S. Lugo, Miller Jordan Middle School, teacher, history, 43 years. Perla Ortega, San Benito High School, registrar, 44 years. And Sandra Tumberlinson, Gateway to Graduation Academy, teacher, math, 44 years. Again, thank you so much to our retirees. Combined, one last bragging point of the hard work and dedication that we have in front of us. Total years of service. Do we have a drum roll? 1,335 years of service. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again for all our retirees. Let's give them a big round of applause. There are many years of dedication to our students and to our district. At this time, we're going to go ahead and welcome Dr. Carmen, who is going to give his closing remarks. So, Dr. Carmen, please welcome Dr. Carmen.
All right, folks, just a couple of words in closing here. I want to remind all of you that we are providing a luncheon for you. Ribeyes are currently being grilled and will be delivered out to each campus, so you'll return to your campus for that luncheon instead of us trying to house one large luncheon. And then for gift card giveaway, if you will reach under your chairs, okay, I couldn't help that. There's nothing there. Sorry. We've got one campus still looking. So gift cards have I apologize. I couldn't pass on that. We have had some gift cards donated by our vendors. Those have been delivered to the principals and directors at the luncheons you'll be returning to. They will do the drawings when you get back to campus. So thank you all for a wonderful year. We will close with our alma mater.
We have one more thing. It's our tradition. We end the session with our alma mater. So, we want to close out the year, want to let it out, and celebrate tonight. Over 740 graduates will be graduating today from San Benito High School. So this is to all of those 700 plus students. So here we go with our alma mater. Way to go. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your lunch, and we'll see you in August. Thank you.